Here I'm just behind me is a incinerator plant, which is only incinerator plant on the island, on Pangkor Island, and behind the incinerator plant is a rubbish landfill areas. These landfill areas already been established more than 10 years ago, and this incinerator plant was operated since last year. So now the concern of Pangkor residents, including me, I was growing up on this island, and this piling up of landfill rubbish already been quite high. It's like a mountain. Now, just now we went there is about 4-story high. For waste landfill areas, since it was built more than 10 years ago, it was not designed to have a proper landfill with soil covers on every layers. And because of lack of processes, they basically just dump the garbage one on top of the other without a proper sediments. And because of that, now this piling out of rubbish cannot be properly treated, and is exposed to the air and exposed to the animals and creatures and flying along together with the wings. And the leaches from this landfill area are being coming out from this landfill area now, and it goes into our sewage system, and eventually it goes into the sea and underground waters. So they are all not treated yet. Because of landfill area problems, which was not properly designed in the beginning and no proper process was in place, I think the government suggests to build this incinerator at the back of me. And this incinerator was designed to burn 20 tons of rubbish per day. And these particular incinerators, I hope is a very helpful measure provided by the government to reduce our landfill problems. Unfortunately, today when we see this, the tonnage in terms of treatment of rubbish are not satisfied yet. Like for example, as far as we concern, the operation here does not disclose the measurements and as well as a concern of poison gases which is raised by the residents. And I hope that the government could provide certain measures, certain policy and processes to rectify the particular problems, and especially for the processes of waste separation, waste collections, waste treatment before going for burning. Now we don't have waste separation. And you can see piling of garbage at the back of these incinerators. And we also don't have a proper treatment before it goes into incinerator. For example, let's say if the food waste are too wet, then basically the burning are not possible. And if they say they want to burn more things with immediate action, then they now have to burn those high calorie waste. High calorie waste normally relatively refer to papers, plastic that is easier to burn. But unfortunately, plastic, for example, they contain the correct content, and eventually they will emit dioxin, which is very poison to human life. At the moment, if you see the emission from the chimney here, and basically it's flowing to the north. And at the moment, at the north, there's no residents. And so daytime, I think there is not that much concern. But the problem is at night time, this wind will change direction and it will flow to the south. And just immediate here, after this incinerator, less than 1 kilometer, we have a villages which we have a few thousand of residents. And at night time, when people at rest, these gas emission are actually, freely delivered to them, and which is very concerned now. From what we observed so far, the rubbish ash was left in the open air and fly together with wings. And actually the most toxic material now left over is the rubbish ash, which after burning, and it fly together with wings. So this is a major concern as well. We hope government will come in, especially on these particular infrastructures and waste collections processes, because they have a regulatory powers and authority to make sure that the waste separation is in place in the residence, the waste collection are properly done in a timely manners, in a reliable manners, and we hope the waste are treated before it goes into incinerator, and we hope the incinerators are fully functioned, and as well as the information about this waste burning are disclosed and monitored in real time and given to the resident, like what the so-called Japanese, Taiwanese or Germanese technology is.